Childhood is special, and no child should have to live through or die from cancer. It is time to come together to take childhood back from cancer. The St. Baldrick's Foundation funds the most promising research to discover cures for childhood cancers and give survivors long and healthy lives. What started as a challenge between 3 friends is now the largest non-government funder of childhood cancer research grants in the world. A powerful global community of families, volunteers, researchers, and advocates dedicated to taking childhood back from cancer. The reality is that children don't just fight cancer. Cancer happens to them, and whether they live or die does not represent their strength, determination, or spirit. Together, we stand in solidarity with the kids and their families dealing with the impacts of childhood cancers. It is our responsibility to fund the research, help fund cures, and give hope. By supporting the St. Baldrick's Foundation, you are not giving to one institution or fighting one type of cancer. You're helping fund the absolute best childhood cancer research, no matter where it takes place. All of us have the responsibility to fight childhood cancer together. At St. Baldrick's, we will continue to fund better treatments, support the most promising research, and improve the lives of kids with cancer. Because every 2 minutes, somewhere in the world, a child is diagnosed with cancer, and a family's life is changed forever.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out here tonight. So just as we get started here, I just have a couple things to say. So for those of you who I haven't had the chance to meet yet, my name is Taylor Valerio, and I'm an MS1, and I'm the new Community Service Chair here at the School of Medicine. So I just want to start out by again welcoming you all to our virtual St. Baldrick's Day event. We're so fortunate to be able to carry on this awesome Zucker School of Medicine tradition. This first started back in 2012. So if my math is correct, I think this is our 10th annual St. Baldrick's event. And as you've just heard in that brief St. Baldrick's video, the St. Baldrick's Foundation supports pediatric cancer research. And the head shaving and hair donation aspect is a way to support children who lose their hair during their cancer treatment. As a community of future physicians and current physicians and researchers, I think it's so great that we're able to be a part of something that not only financially supports the fantastic pediatric oncology research that's going on, but also to support and kind of show solidarity with the patients who go through the very difficult experience of losing their hair as a result of cancer treatment. So I want to thank everyone who supported the event through your generous financial donations, all of our wonderful participants who volunteered to either donate their hair or shave their heads in solidarity, as well as everyone who came out tonight in support of your friends and your colleagues. We recognize that COVID's brought about huge changes, both financially and even just in the logistics of running these kinds of events. So we're so appreciative of all the continued support during this difficult time. So the next part of our event is the haircutting and the shaving of the heads of our volunteers. So this year, for those donating their hair, the donations will be collected following the event and sent to a wonderful nonprofit called Children with Hair Loss. So this organization provides hair replacement for children who've lost their hair for various reasons, sometimes for cancer treatment if they're battling with alopecia. And one of the really cool things is they put out a lot of videos and tutorials about how to take care of the hair replacement pieces, and children are able to request a new replacement and hair care kit every year. So I wanted to include this awesome slide that's from their website. If you notice, so last year alone, they had 608 recipients of their hair replacement and kits, and 38 of those were in the state of New York itself. So I thought that was just a really cool kind of statistic. And without further ado, we're so grateful for the students and faculty who will be taking part in the donation and the head shaving process. So I'd like to introduce our first participant. So our first participant is Disha. So I'm just going to briefly explain. Disha is an MS2 here, and she said, I'm doing this in honor of my best friend Amanda and her fight against breast cancer right now. She has been so incredibly strong throughout this entire process, and I'm so proud of her. So we're going to turn it over to Disha to watch the first moment or so of her hair cutting. Hi,
Hi guys.
Feel free to say stuff while you're getting your haircut here. It's an exciting
Hi. Gabby and I were on community service last year, and we decided that Gabby would do the honors of cutting my hair. Tisha's very nervous, but we measured like 6 times, so it's gonna be okay.
Yes, and feel
Okay,
free to
ready?
message
Yeah, go.
support in the chat, or you can, if you're brave, you can unmute yourself. But thank you so much.
Tisha's really long hair also. Tisha's like very. That was my dad.
Hi, Disha. Hi, Dish.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, David. We can all give a air applause. It's a little different this year virtual, but thank you so much, Disha.
Oh my goodness, it's great. It's so even, guys. Don't
So
worry.
we're going to circle back to you guys and to do kind of a final reveal if everyone's done. But for now, we're going to go on to our next participant. So next up, we have Christina. So Christina is also an MS2 here. And she said every child deserves to feel normal no matter what. A child diagnosed with cancer is still a child. The connection between hair and cancer also hits close to home for me. This donation is made in honor of John R. Cody, the best hairdresser and grandfather a girl could have asked for. So thank you so much, Christina, for volunteering. So we're going to turn it over to Christina now.
I'm actually Miriam right now, so
Yeah.
if you pin Miriam.
Ah, okay.
Am I doing this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm not pinned yet.
I know.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna keep doing them because mine's gonna take a while because I have a lot of hair.
Absolutely. Okay, we'll give you some time. We'll give you some privacy to do that on your own time, but we will circle back with you guys at the end. So I think next up we have Arushi. So Arushi is an MS4, and so we're extra appreciative that she can take time out of her very busy schedule. And she said, I participated in the school St. Baldrick's event 2 years ago and knew immediately I wanted to do it again. To my wonderful patient who is currently being treated for rhabdomyosarcoma, you were actually my favorite and you inspire me daily with your resilience and wit. So without further ado, we're going to pan over to Arushi. Hi, Arushi.
Hey everyone, really excited that this is happening via Zoom. I also wanted to give a shout out to my grandmother, my amazing maternal grandmother who passed away from colon cancer as well. And I will be doing this alone, but let's see if I have enough skills to do this. Oh, these scissors have like a
tie
over them.
It's like a surgery. You'd think we've all had our structure training here, so
All right, here.
it's prepared you for this moment.
Woo! All right.
Oh, great job, Rushi. Thank you so much. And we'll tune back in with you. And thank you so much for sharing that about your maternal grandmother. We really appreciate that.
Yay.
We got some cheers going on. All right, so next up, we have Peter. So he's also an MS2, and he said a full year ago at this time, I went to our St. Baldrick's event and was inspired by all those who participated. Since then, I have yet to cut my hair in hopes of being able to donate. I think it's important for those children who want to look a certain way to be able to do that, even if they are not able to grow out their hair at the time. Also, I think my mom was going to force me to cut my hair before letting me back in the house for ISP anyways. So thank you so much, Peter. We're going to turn it over to you now.
Hey.
I'm sure she would let you in.
Woo! All right. I'm having Christian cut my hair, and it's also his birthday, so he gets the double duty.
It's a double. Happy birthday, Christian.
I'm ready. I get as close as you can. We need.
Oh, I hear it.
All right.
All right, looking good.
There
Thank
it
you
is.
so
Pretty
much,
good, pretty
Pete.
good. That's not bad.
Thank you so much. And we'll circle back to the finished product when we're done here. So next up, we have Colin. Colin's a first-year medical student here, and he said pediatric medicine has always been the reason I wanted to become a doctor. After joining a pediatric hematologist-oncologist for research this summer and hearing about the wonderful work that the St. Baldrick's Foundation does, it was a no-brainer to donate my hair to support the cause. So we're going to turn it over to Colin now. Looking good, Colin. Hi.
Let's go.
How's it going? I got Adam out here. He's also an MS1. He's helping me cut my hair. So thank you guys. It's been growing out for a while. So big change. So let's do it.
Here we go.
Let's go! Woo!
That's awesome. All right, Colin, we're going to circle back with you. Thank you guys so much. And thank you, Adam, for doing the honors there. All right, so next up we have Tanya. So Tanya's an MS2, and she said, over the years, I have been surrounded by many friends, family, and loved ones that have been impacted by cancer. Being able to give back in any sort of way is why I decided to participate today in honor of all of them. So thank you so much, Tanya. We're going to pan over to you now.
Myself. Hey everyone. All right, let's do this now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just cut it. 8. It'll work out. Woo!
Look at all air party.
It's coming. It's a lot. One down.
Oh, that's so great. All right, great. Thank you so much, Tanya. So we'll let you finish up, and next up, we have Dr. Stern. So Dr. Stern's faculty here at the Zucker School of Medicine, and he said this year will be the 3rd time my hair will be shaved to support this wonderful cause. I started to let my hair grow during March of 2020, and it has grown a lot. It will be donated to children with hair loss, and it's an honor. It's my honor to be involved with such a worthwhile event. So thank you so much, Dr. Stern. Dr. Stern's been involved in this event for years, so we really appreciate it. So we're going to pan over to him now. Hi, Dr.
Yay, Dr. Stern!
Feel free to unmute if you have anything to say.
There we go.
Wow, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. So we'll circle back to you as well. It'll be really interesting to see how everybody's hair turns out. And again, if it's not finished up by the end of the night, we'll make sure we get to see the final look in person too, of course. Okay, so next up we have Steph Williams. Steph is an MS2, and she said, I'm inspired to participate in St. Baldrick's by the strength, perseverance, and spirits of those suffering from childhood cancer. I hope the money I raise and hair I donate will help put a smile on the faces of the kids and families who benefit from St. Baldrick's. So thank you so much, Steph, for participating tonight. We're going to pan over to you.
Can you put it on Miriam's again?
Yeah. Oh, I guess we're back. We're back.
Thank you.
All right, here we go.
Woo! Good job, Steph.
Woo!
Got it.
Woo!
All right, we'll come back. We'll come back.
You guys came prepared with the hair ties too, so bonus points on that. Okay, our last participant here we have is Dan, and Dan kept it very brief, and he said for Josh and Amanda. And so without further ado, we're going to turn it over to Dan.
Sorry, we're figuring out logistics. Can you guys get your over here?
Here we go. Oh, this is our shavee, right? Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Woo!
Go, Dan!
That's pretty efficient. You got the 2-in-1. Oh, we got the scissors and everything. All right, well, we'll circle back to you, Dan, as well, just so you can finish up in peace over there. So just before we recheck in with everybody, I just wanted to introduce the outgoing community service chair, Gabby Pollock. Gabby's done so much for the med school community this past year in her role with the community service committee, and she deserves some special kudos for handling all of the changes and all of the unpredictable situations thrown at her with COVID-19. I certainly have some big shoes to fill in this new role, and it's been such a great experience getting to hand off this position and have a mentor like Gabby. So with that said, I'm going to hand it over to Gabby to give us some closing remarks here.
Hi guys. Wait, it's making me unmute myself. You guys can hear me? Great. So now I'm a hairdresser also. You'll see Disha's reveal soon. But I just wanted to thank you all so much for coming out to the St. Baldrick's event, and congratulations to everyone who cut your hair. I'm really excited to see what it's going to look like. And I just want to say thank you again to Taylor for all her hard work in this event. This year for my entire community service team and for me was so challenging in so many ways, but I'm really, really proud of our whole community service committee for everything we were able to accomplish this year. And I joined the community service committee partially to help our community and partially to expand community service for our school. And I think we were able to do that both with our COVID efforts and just throughout this entire year. I also am personally involved in St. Baldrick's because I worked at a day camp for kids with cancer for 3 summers, and I do St. Baldrick's as near and dear to my heart and why I wanted to go into medicine in the first place. So I'm really proud and excited for this event to continue, even though it was virtual this year. And I'm so happy that Taylor is going to be taking over for me because I know it's going to be in such good hands, and she did such a good job with this event. So I'm so excited to see what the next year is going to bring, and hopefully next year will be in person. But I'm really so grateful for everyone that cut their hair and shaved their heads this year for such an important cause. So thank you, and thank you for Student Affairs for supporting us throughout this very tumultuous year, and also just up and downs of every single event that we planned this year. So I really appreciate all the support for everything. So thank you, everyone.
So thank you guys so much, and thank you, Gabby, for those very kind words. I just wanted to say, so this year our fundraising goal was actually, we kind of adjusted it knowing that COVID's brought about a lot of difficulty for everyone. So our fundraising goal was $1,500. And between our 2 fundraisers, which was the Chipotle night, the parking lot raffle, and then the donations made to individual participant pages, as well as our school page, we were actually able to more than double our goal, and our final total, which is still kind of coming in, ended up being $3,747, and that certainly would not have been possible without all of you. So again, we really appreciate everybody who's here supporting their friends, everybody who donated their hair or shaved their head, as well as everyone just for supporting this cause with whatever donation you're able to give this year, despite all the difficulty with COVID. So I think at this point, we would love to see, how everyone's coming along with their haircut process. So if everyone wants to put their view into gallery mode, we can kind of check out the progress and see the support from everybody. You feel free to unmute, add in the chat here. Thank you guys so much who donated your hair and shaved your head. It looks great, you guys.
It's like, how did you work?
Great work, everyone. Thank you so much for your hard work and for donating your hair and funds. Thank you, Taylor and Gabby.
I think if we have bad feedback, but I think if everything doesn't work out, I have a career. Look how good this is.
Absolutely.
Good job, everyone. Dan, oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Dan, your hair looks so
Dan
good.
looks great.
You should show off your haircut.
Steph's still going, it looks like. You still have more ponytails to go through over there. Nice. Well, everybody, I think that might be it. I mean, feel free to unmute, say support for your colleagues here who are donating their hair. And thank you again. Can't thank you guys enough for really supporting this event, Student Affairs, and for Gabby and my community service committee that's kind of taking over in the shoes of Gabby's. We're really grateful to have had this event despite all of the tumultuous occurrences that COVID's brought about. So thank you guys, and everybody's hair looks great. Can't wait to see it in school in person. I'll be looking forward to that.
Steph, is your hair done?
Not yet. Not yet. I have a lot of hair.
We're working on
unfortunately.
it. Mine is done.
Yeah, wait. Where's ours?
It looks so good, Christina.
Oh, that looks great.
You gotta tell me what.
So you'll go into your step feeling a lot lighter, you know, put all that weight off your your shoulders.
It feels very strange, but it's definitely worth it. I'm gonna wait until it's completely curled up.
Dan, how does your head feel? Is it like cool breeze?
Yeah, it feels kind of nice actually. It's like a tennis ball, you know? Looking forward to being
like
really cold
5
outside.
pounds lighter.
Do you? So you'll go into your step down the road, but your 4th year. Thank you so much, Arushi. We really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to do this with us. Thank you. Well, Colin, looking good. I feel like this is going to be the first time almost all of us have seen you with short hair, so this is exciting.
Yeah, it feels strange, but it feels good.
I'm just seeing the chat now. Looks like there's a ton of great support. So thank you everybody who attended as well, just for showing support for your classmates and for your faculty, Dr. Stern. I'm not sure if he's still on. Oh, there he is. Yep. Perfect. Thank you guys so much. Yes, we'll be sending these donations out to children with hair loss within the week.
Should we bring the hair to school, or are we going to get an email about where to send it?
Yes, I will follow up with you. I think we're going to be collecting them in those manila envelopes I gave you with the Ziploc in there. And there's a form also that was in that envelope. Just that you have to fill out to, like, for the hair donation itself, the information.
Awesome. Thanks.
Second. Joe, do you think Disha needs a touch-up from my hairdo?
I was literally just typing, not that Gabby's artwork was not perfect, but
I can't even tell you that we started at 5 o'clock and I remeasured like 6 times.
I have no problem believing that. But Disha, if you need something balanced out, just come on by.
Disha, I have a hair appointment tomorrow. You can come with me.
Oh, that's smart. That's some good planning right there, just in case it all went south. I know Steph's got a whole crew in there. We have 2 camera angles. It's like
I have an entourage right now, and I have one more. Christina's gonna do it, and then that's it.
And then I'm gonna take a final picture of you both.
And full disclosure, I am gonna ask you all to send us an after picture if you need a touch up, you're welcome to do that. But I think it would be really cool for us to have kind of like a before and after comparison. So obviously, if you need a touch up, that's totally fine. But be on the lookout for that as well.
We can hold it hostage, the reimbursement for the trim, before a submission of the before and after pic before we'll provide that.
Oh, great.
All right, we're done. I can't even see it.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
Hello.
Okay. That looks great.
Say cheese, guys.
Yeah. I think that might be it, you guys. I think everybody managed. There were no arguments. We had no idea how this was going to work logistically, so I think everyone did a fantastic job. And if nobody else's medical career works out, I think y'all have a really solid backup route. I was actually thinking about it. It's not dissimilar, right, to like, you know, surgical techniques. So could be relevant practice. That looks really good stuff.
You guys all look beautiful. Thanks for putting this together, Taylor.
Yes, thank you.
Sure, we had a lot of help. Student affairs from Gabby, you know, learning the ropes here. So I really appreciate it. Oh, nice. That's awesome.
You guys all look so good. Everyone should have short hair. Wow.
I know. Now I'm tempted. Mine would have been way up though. I don't think I could have done it.
Tanya, how's yours?
I'm honestly too scared to look. I haven't gotten up yet because I just like don't want to see how uneven it is. We'll see. We'll see. It'll grow back. So that's all
Disha
that
won't
matters.
look in the mirror, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, from our very distant Zoom view, I think it looks great. But again, that's a bit of a blur. Well, thank you guys. I think you're welcome to stay and hang out and finish up your various hair cutting processes. But if not, thank you again, everyone, for being here, for coming out tonight, taking time out of your day, and for donating.
Before you go, could everybody who cut their hair just have their cameras on and we can take a screenshot?
Oh,
of all
that's
of you
smart.
guys?
Yes, let me turn off the camera.
Not me, but you guys. Am I doing it? Did somebody do it? Georgia, did you do it? This is the type of thing I expect you to do. Hold on, I'm doing. Wait, 1, 2, everybody, well, smile behind your masks. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. All right, thank you. Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you, guys. Thanks so much. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you for putting this on. I'm gonna go vacuum up a lot of hair.
Oh gosh, sorry to do that to you, right?
Jody, I got a screenshot also.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Taylor. Great job.
Great work, Taylor.
Thank you.
Great work,
Thank you, guys.
Connor.
Yeah, thank you, Connor.
Yes, thank you.
Always.
Thank you so much.
Taylor, I cried twice, so
Yeah.
good job.
Did you?
Oh my gosh.
I cry
Yes.
every year at this thing. It's actually quite nice that I can do it in the privacy of my home. But
Yeah, right. This year
yes.
instead of publicly.
Yes, you'll see. Hopefully, you'll see it live and in person next year. Because this is one I never.
Yeah,
met.
I hope. I don't know. Who knows at this point? But we'll see.
Thanks for all the hard work, Taylor. I really,
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. It's been a pleasure. And
Thanks
look
so
forward to
much.
continuing to work with you.
Yes, thank you so much for all the support too. It's been
No
crazy.
problem.
So I'm really glad it went off well.
Good job.
All right. Well, thank you guys.
Good night.
Have a
Night all.
great
See you
night.
later.